This is also about where my pixel artistry kind of falls apart, so I spent some extra time trying to fix up the leaves texture and make it look a little bit nicer. Generating structures like trees though, I started to encounter another really common issue with Minecraft-like games, which is what should happen when a structure like a tree needs to generate leaves across chunk borders, but the chunk hasn't been loaded yet. This can create issues like we see here, where this tree has sort of just been cut off by a chunk border. I ended up going with the solution where the world keeps a list of blocks that have been set in chunks that haven't been loaded yet, and then when each chunk is loaded, it goes through that list and checks if it's had any blocks set before it was generated. And once that was solved, the world was filled with some pretty nice looking trees. The next thing I wanted to get working to give the world a little more life was animated water. So the texture atlas that the world uses is just a single static image that's used for every different block. And even though this atlas is static, there's a trick that we can use to get animations for individual blocks. The key is to duplicate the texture atlas into the number of animation frames that we want, and then make each version of the atlas contain a different frame of each animated block's texture in the same location on the atlas.